Hello and welcome back. Today we're reacting to some more epic rap battles of history. Today we have Tony Hawk versus Wayne Gretzky. Now, fair warning, I am not a sports fan. The extent of my knowledge when it comes to skating is I played Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 3, the one that came in a yellow cartridge for the Nintendo 64. My experience with hockey is absolutely none. So fair warning on that. There might be a lot of sports references that I don't get. I am a true nerd at heart. The music reminds me of Pro Skater 3 music, actually.
I can skate better than this church boy turd can. Not cash money, it's just Wayne versus Birdman. You got your whole league to protect and adore you, so which goon's gonna take this battle for you? Ooh, I'm the dude who blew up extreme sports. That nose looks like you've seen some extreme snoring. I mean, look at that thing. That slope is gigantic. Even I wouldn't fly off a ramp that Titanic. All the ice underneath you will be melted into water. When I hit you with a trick that's even hotter than your daughter.
Oh my god, that's a foul.
You're about to get traded. I drop rhymes like I'm dropping into a half pipe. A brass's ass white pitch you like a hash pipe. Keep your mittens on, Gretzky, you're too clean. I got this covered like gravy on poutine.
That verse was rough. Damn, Tony.
Wow.
So let me smooth it out like I'm a damn.
Oh, stop. There we go. Okay, let's go back and review. That was a pretty good first verse. A lot of there was at least one party foul in there, which in a rap battle is a good thing. So that's great. But yeah, let's break it down a little bit more, and then we'll move on to the next one.
I can skate better than this church boy turd can.
Church boy. So once again, I'm not that familiar with either of these people, and I'm not familiar with their sports. I don't know, is he religious? Is that why he's calling him a church boy?
Not cash money, it's just Wayne versus Birdman.
Birdman. Oh god, that was a movie, wasn't it, Birdman? Wasn't it about like some loner who... Oh god, I don't remember. I'm pretty sure it was about a loner, though. Birdman was a loner, maybe? Shoot. Man, I'm not getting most of these references. I'm sorry.
You got your whole league to protect and adore you, so which goon's gonna take this battle for you?
We don't need any inside information to get that one. That one's awesome. It's like, hey man, your whole league protects you. They're kind of like your gang. Which one of them's gonna take this battle for you? Oh, that's kind of insinuating that he can't handle his own fights. I love that.
I'm the dude who blew up extreme sports. That nose looks like you've seen some extreme snoring.
Does he have a big nose? I really don't know.
Look at that thing. That slope is gigantic. Even I wouldn't fly off a ramp that Titanic. All the
I like that. Because, of course, Tony Hawk, he goes off the crazy jumps. He does all the crazy moves. He's the one who kind of coined the term extreme sports when it comes to skateboarding and such. He's basically one of the lead people in a lot of what we consider a lot of normal sports today, but like extreme mountain biking, the BMX stuff, the Red Bull stuff, all that stuff. Well, he may not have been the first person to do that kind of thing in that extreme way. He was certainly one of the people that really brought it to the forefront and brought it to a household type of thing.
ice underneath you will get melted into water. When I hit you with a trick that's even hotter than your daughter.
I have no idea what his daughter looks like, but that is hilarious. That is a good one. In any other setting, party foul alert. But in this setting here, it's awesome because it's a rap battle. You're supposed to kind of dig the dagger in and twist it.
Holding your basic, your talent is fading. Oiler alert, you're about to get traded.
Your Oiler alert, you're about to get traded. So obviously it's spoiler alert, but doesn't he play for the Oilers? Or he got traded to the Oilers or something? Once again, I'm not super familiar with hockey, so right over my head.
Drop rhymes like I'm dropping into a half pipe. A brass's ass white pitch you like a hash pipe. Keep your mittens on, Gretzky, you're too clean. I got this covered like gravy on poutine.
Yeah, I'm missing a lot on this one, but gravy on poutine. So I'm a vegetarian, but I wasn't always a vegetarian. So before I made the decision to become a vegetarian, I traveled up near the Canadian border. I live kind of close to it. It's like a four hour drive or something like that. And I had traveled up there, and I really wanted to try some poutine because I'd heard of it, but I've never actually tried it. And I have to say, aside from basically being a heart attack in a bowl, other than that, it tastes delicious. It was amazing. So if you're ever up in that neck of the woods and you've never tried it, I would highly recommend it. It was amazingly delicious.
That verse was rough. Damn, Tony. So let me smooth it out like I'm a damn Zamboni. I'm the greatest ever when I play hockey, but on the microphone I don't play hockey.
Oh, that's a nice one.
T-Hawk, show some respect. If you don't, then you'll catch a slap shot to the deck. And I take a flyer down, bird. You're getting wrecked, so you best prepare for a level and cross check. Hey, let me tell you what putting a puck in the net's worth. Double what you faked in bucks. Check my net worth. And my hot wife, the only woman in the world for when you're under fourth Wayne. Talk about the X Games. There was one big trick that you ever did. Then you got outspun by a 12-year-old kid. Oh, you like finger flips? How about one of these? Sit on this and rotate 900 degrees.
I like that last one a lot. Okay, I think I got a little bit more of these.
Like gravy on poutine.
That verse was rough. Damn, Tony.
That's a nice switch on the beat. Smooth it out like a Zamboni. Oh, I like that. That's a nice play on his last name.
T-Hawk, show some respect. If you don't, then you'll catch a slap shot to the deck. And I take a flyer down, bird. You're getting wrecked, so you best prepare for a level and cross check.
Don't get most of those. Do not get most of those. Calling him a bird because of his last name. Other than that, most of that stuff didn't mean that much to me. So sports fans, help me out here. I'm counting on you.
Hey, let me tell you what putting a puck in the net's worth. Double what you faked in bucks. Check my net worth.
Oh. Basically, yeah, man. I make double what you do. That's rough.
And my hot wife, the only woman in the world for when you're under fourth Wayne. Talk about the X Games. There was one.
Oh my god, I love that. You're on your fourth wife. Talk about the X Games. The X Games being one of those extreme sporting events or organizations. I like that a lot. You're on your fourth. We got to listen to that part again.
My hot wife, the only woman in the world for when you're under fourth Wayne. Talk about the X Games. There was one big trick that you ever did. Then you got outspun by a 12-year-old kid. Oh, you like finger flips? How about one of these? Sit on this and rotate 900 degrees.
Why is he flipping off so weird, right? Can he just not bend his fingers all the way? Or is it not considered obscene if you don't bend the fingers and they're trying to keep it cleaner? I really don't know. Interesting. But finger flips, I had actually forgotten about that. The what was it called? The fingerboards, where it was basically a little tiny skateboard and you would manipulate it with your fingers to pretend like your fingers were skating on it. Those were all the rage when I was in, I don't know what grade, but when I was in school. Those were all the rage. Everyone loved those, doing their tricks and everything. I was never any good at it. But ironically enough, my oldest son, who is 8 now, he got one, found one in the store and wanted to buy it. And I said, oh, cool, that's awesome. He's really good at it. He can do some pretty great tricks. And my youngest, too, he can navigate that thing around like it's nothing. And, me, 25 years later, whatever it's been, I still can't even barely move it. I don't know what it is, but I suck at it.
Great one, Wayne. Let me say something, Wayne. I got 99 problems, and you ain't one, Wayne. You catch a pop, shove it to the mullet if you tempt me. Friends are like my swimming pools, bruh.
Kick flips and lip twists. You'll be speechless after 3 periods like an ellipsis. This goofy-footed geek straight getting smoked. Got you down on your D-pad. Sorry about the D-pad. You should hit the button.
Okay, so that was a quick back and forth. So we're going to count that as a 1.
Degrees.
Great one, Wayne. Let me say something, Wayne. I got 99 problems, and you ain't one, Wayne.
So, in certain scenarios in these rap battles, I would say that having repetition of the name could be clever and could be a good thing. But there was no setup to it, no reference to it, at least not that I'm getting. So, to me, it feels super unnecessary and lazy. Maybe there's some backstory there that I just don't know about or I'm not catching on to that makes it make more sense. But yeah, I'm not digging that too much. It's sort of like in Rick and Morty, where Rick says Morty 400 times in that first episode. There's a background there as to why he's doing it, and then it becomes a running theme in the show. So it's something that's it's funny because there's an underlying reason to it. I don't see any underlying reason to this, so I'm just saying I don't get it.
Catch a pop, shove it to the mullet if you tempt me. Friends are like my swimming pools, bruh.
He does like his swimming pool's empty.
The kick flips and neck twists. You'll be speechless after 3 periods like an ellipsis. This goofy-footed geek straight getting smoked. Got you down on your D-pad. Sorry about the details.
I didn't get any of that, so we're just gonna pretend like it didn't happen.
Hit the buzzer cause it's time to change lines. You put that joke in the top shelf of lame rhymes. This ain't typical sports. I used to triple fours while you prance around in 4-pound icy diaper shorts. I try to watch you on TV, but I can't see the bug. Hockey used to have guts, but now the team's mighty sucks. I tell kids around the world that there's nothing they can't do. Put more souls into skating than some band too.
Okay, that one was a longer one, so we'll
Sorry
take it.
about the details.
You should hit the buzzer cause it's time to change lines.
So I know in certain games at halftime or even per quarter, the teams will switch sides so that way there's no unfair advantage if they're, for playing on different sides. I don't know if hockey is that way, but based on that comment, I'm going to assume it is.
You put that joke in the top shelf of lame rhymes.
I mean, Tony, you gotta try harder, dude. I'll be honest, you're just really not hitting it right now. For me, you gotta try harder, man.
Typical sports. I used to triple fours while you prance around in 4-pound icy diaper shorts. I try to watch you on TV.
Yeah, I don't know. It just, maybe I'm being overcritical, but it just seems lazy. Like, do better, dude.
But I can't see the bug.
Okay, let's talk about that, because I have seen hockey on TV a few times. And you can't see where the puck is. I mean, I have no idea where it is at all, like ever. So, I mean, I know that my eyesight's not the best, but if I can't even tell where the puck is, how am I going to follow the game and get excited about it, And being there in person, I can't imagine, like, I was just at a football game recently. I could barely tell what was happening with the ball ever because I'm so far away. My vision's not that great. I was looking up at the big TV more than I was looking on the field. And it's like, at that point, well, I might as well just watch it on the TV in the comfort of my own home, I don't know.
Used to have guts, but now the team's mighty sucks.
That was a good movie, The Mighty Ducks. So that was a reference to this, I'm sure. That was actually a really good movie. I enjoyed that. I'll have to check it out again sometime with my kids.
Kids around the world that there's nothing they can't do. Put more souls into skating than some band too.
That's true. Tony Hawk is responsible quite a bit for getting a lot of people into skating. That's one thing that he certainly did, so we got to give him credit there.
Let's talk about athletic achievements. You and I have so many world records between us. 184. That's plenty of them. And I've set 183 of them. Undisputed, undefeated. You've been going downhill since Pro Skater 3. I'm too far ahead for you to catch up. For true sports fans, this was finished as soon as they heard the matchup. Oh,
Okay, that was a really good line. I barely even heard the rest of it.
Let's talk about athletic achievements.
Yep.
You and I have so many world records between us. 184. That's plenty of them. And I've set 183 of them.
Oh my god, dude. What the heck? That's gotta be one of the greatest lines in ERB history right there. Absolutely brutal. We have so many athletic achievements between us. Let's talk about world records. There's so many. We have 184 between us. And I've set 183 of them. Oh my god. Wow. That is nuts. So I got to go on a little bit of a tangent here. So I'm actually a Guinness World Record holder. And I almost want to try out and go get another one. I say that like it's just so easy to do, right? But I almost want to go out and get another one just so I can use this setup. Like, hey, we got world records between us, and I got both of them. That would just be so cool. That's brutal. I think that might have won him the match, honestly.
G-O-A-T. You've been going downhill since Pro Skater 3.
Yeah, there's been other pro skaters, haven't there? I don't know if they were any good or not, but when I was a kid, that was the game to have. That game, it was amazing. It was great. It had a cool cartridge. The color was unique, which is something that stood out because most of them were gray, right? And it was just awesome. Everyone played that game. I don't know how the newer ones were, but based off of that comment, it sounds like I might not have missed out on anything.
Too far ahead for you to catch up. For true sports fans, this was finished as soon as they heard the matchup. Oh.
Wow, that was. I gotta be completely honest. This was not my top favorites. Okay, I wouldn't call this one of my favorite battles, but that line was one of my favorites for sure by Wayne Gretzky about the world records. That was amazing. Wow. So okay, who won? That's what we got to figure out. In my mind, maybe slightly biased here, but in my mind, Wayne Gretzky. Boom, done. Okay. Tony Hawk, he wasn't hitting them for me. It felt forced. A lot of them, he made a couple good ones. You know, the one about his daughter was hilarious. And there was a couple other good ones in there, but none of them really hit super hard. Whereas Wayne Gretzky, he had a couple good ones too, but it was nothing special. Like neither one of them was really amazing, I would say. But Wayne had that world record line of the athletic achievements line, and it's such a staggering difference. 184. I have 183 of them. That's just boom, hook, line, sinker, done. Wayne Gretzky wins. Do you agree with me? Let me know in the comments. I'd love to hear why or why not. And thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it, and I hope that you have a great day.